Hey everybody, welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here at Mark Van Landuyt and the Miserable Liberal.
Hey, Jim.
Greetings, everybody.
Greetings. So they had the Democratic response to Trump's speech on immigration. And first of all, here's how it starts. Two people at one podium. Why not just get two podiums? You can't get two podiums? By the way, you need two people to give the response? What is this, like Dan Rather and Connie Chung? Too much for one person to handle? Why can't one person handle the goddamn response? And by the way, Nancy Pelosi, way less popular than Trump. Nancy Pelosi, she has 39% popularity inside of her own party and 29% overall. Trump's numbers are way higher than that.
Pelosi has 99% approval rating with the donors.
With the donors. So isn't that awesome? It's like, hey, can we find somebody less popular than Trump to give the response? Hey, I'll give you two of them. This is what's wrong with the Democrats. You should have Tulsi Gabbard giving the response. You should have Ocasio-Cortez giving them the response. You should have Ro Khanna giving the response. You should have someone of color giving the response who's articulate and can make a point. Neither of these people can make a point or land a punch. Neither of them. They are buffoons when it comes to public speaking. Nancy Pelosi couldn't even remember what was in a better deal that she supposedly came up with. But here's how it starts. Want to see how it starts? Watch this. Look at it. It looks hilarious. They look so stupid. Anyway, a lot of people are saying they look like your parents waiting for you to come home late. You come home, you've been drinking? That's what it looks like. Watch, that's what it looks like.
Good evening. I appreciate the opportunity to speak directly to the American people tonight about how we can end this shutdown and meet the needs of the American people. Sadly, much of what we heard from President Trump throughout this senseless shutdown has been full of misinformation and even malice.
Can you see Chuck Schumer's? I should make this bigger so you can see Chuck Schumer's stupid face. Okay, so here we go.
Sadly, much of what we heard from President Trump throughout this senseless shutdown has been full of misinformation and even malice. The president has chosen fear. We want to start with the facts. The fact is, on the very first day of this Congress, House Democrats passed Senate Republican legislation to reopen government and fund smart, effective border security solutions. But the president is rejecting these bipartisan bills, which would reopen government, over his obsession with forcing American taxpayers to waste billions of dollars on an expensive...
So everything she's saying is actually correct. She's a horrible person. She's the wrong messenger. And so what is Chuck Schumer doing? Standing there staring like he's angry at you. You've got it coming, buddy. You wait. You're getting yours. That's what it looks like. Am I wrong? That's what that guy looks like?
They look like the twins from The Shining at the end of the hallway.
You know, seeing them stand there together, I'm reminded of that wedding scene from The Bride of Frankenstein. I mean, look at him. He looks like somebody told him, Chuck, just look into the camera. And that anybody didn't think to mention, I'm going to start this conversation with this man beside me.
Why,
like you wouldn't even say, I acknowledge Chuck Schumer. How about they step up and step out of the camera? Why do they have to be, what is this, a show of force?
Yes. How about, why couldn't Nancy Pelosi speak and now Chuck Schumer has a few words and why does he get to stand there next to her just staring like a frickin' maniac is what he looks like.
Those are my two favorite members of the Botox Caucus.
So, by the way, everything Nancy Pelosi just said were kind of good points. That the Senate, Mitch McConnell and the Republican Senate passed a bill to keep the House open, and it's Trump who won't sign it. So there's already bipartisan agreement between the Democrats and the Republicans in the Senate to keep the government open or to open the government. It's Trump the one. So that's a good point that they have. It gets totally lost because nobody could get past how creepily and stupid this looks. Nobody could get past this. Nobody could get. I had people who worked for Bernie Sanders texting me in real time going, "Can you believe this?" Trump is going to win. Trump is going to win. It's just
Yeah, again, it's just a prime example how the Democrats cannot rally the troops.
at all.
I find this extremely inspiring. It's stirring. It's moving. I can't wait to vote Democrat with these two.
Effective wall, a wall he always promised Mexico would pay for. The fact is, President Trump has chosen to hold hostage critical services for the health, safety, and well-being of the American people and withhold the paychecks
It's like
of
he's her
800,000
bouncer.
innocent workers across the
It's like her bouncer's with her. Nobody's going to, don't worry, no one's fucking with you, Nancy.
Nobody's going to touch your body.
nation, many of them veterans.
It's like Whistler's painting of American Gothic.
Yes, right?
So there they are. There they are. And a lot of people, well, here we go. People's decided to have fun with this on Twitter. There you go. They look like they're on some dating app. This guy says, if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
Timmy.
We're not mad. We're just disappointed. Look at that face Chuck Schumer has. That's what it looks like, right? It looks like we're not mad. We're just disappointed. Were those your cigarettes in that jacket? That's what it looks like. You're grounded, young man. You are grounded. Oh, by the way, look who tweeted that out. That's a Bush from Texas. That's a real Bush from Texas.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's in government.
I like how Republicans believe that George W. Bush is from Texas, this guy who was born in Connecticut. Yeah.
How about George W. Bush, the only one who has a Texas accent? None of his family doesn't talk like that. Isn't it hilarious?
It's as fake as his presidency.
Okay, so there you go. This is your opposition. This is why the Democrats are going to lose.
Jimmy.
I mean, this is a big reason why. This is the whole reason. Yes, Steph.
Well, Jimmy, Chuck and Nancy, they were so stiff. Now Trump is considering using them to build the wall.
Oh, bang. Our next live show is a stand-up show we're doing Thursday, January 24th in Hollywood at the Sycamore Tavern. $10 tickets Thursday, January 24th. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all of our live shows and to find out when our live Jimmy Dore shows come into your town. Plus, if you can, become a patron. We give you hours of bonus material every week. And remember to make sure you subscribe. They unsubscribe people. You make sure you subscribe. Click the bell so they send you a notice when we drop a video. Thanks for your support.